Hi, my name is Lisa Allen, and I'm going to be reviewing the professional dispositions of learning, and I'm going to be going over the dispositions that I believe I have and the ones that I can work on. And these dispositions are great qualities that teachers should have in order to make them successful. And so the first disposition is high expectations. And I believe I have high expectations for my students. I make it my goal to understand where my students are coming into my classroom, what their levels are, and then to make sure that I'm moving them forward as they are learning from me. The second disposition is respect for diversity of others, and I love diversity. I teach and I facilitate and I help the students have discussions about diversity so they can understand and feel comfortable with diversity as well. The next disposition that I believe I have is professional conduct, and I view professional conduct very highly. I think it's very important, and I show this in the way that I dress, in being on time, and in participating in professional development. The next disposition that I believe I have is curiosity. And I am very curious, and I also want to give information to my students that is very up to date and current. And I want my students to be curious in researching and finding out information. And so I like to use project-based learning and a student-centered classroom so that the students are doing the discovery and using that curiosity to find out new things. The next disposition that I have is honesty. I believe in honesty. I think it's a very important quality, and I value it highly. And then I also teach my students the value of honesty as well and how important it is for them to be honest as well. The next disposition is compassion, and this is probably my strongest area. So at our school, we have started implementing a program called Capturing Kids' Hearts, where we greet our students at the door and we welcome them with a handshake. And we also do a little 5-minute Tell Me Something Good, where we can talk to different students and find out the good things that are going on in their lives and have that connection with them. And I really try very hard to build in team building and opportunities for the students to connect with each other and for me to connect with them as well. The next disposition that I believe I hold is dedication, and I love my job. I love what I do. I have good attendance. I try to grade things very quickly, and I am always on time. The 3 dispositions that I believe that I should work to improve are fairness, reflection, and advocacy. So I'll start with fairness. The disposition of fairness, I love to get to know my students personally, but I struggle with this disposition because my class that I teach is a quarter class, and so it's really hard to delve in deep and get to know the students and then work with them and whatever their struggle might be and work with them from there. So I hope to continue to improve on the area of fairness. The next disposition that I want to improve on is reflection, and I love reflection and I value it highly. I just find that I end up running out of time to reflect on my practice, and so I want to continue to improve in that by journaling, reviewing to-do lists, and making to-do lists of things that I want to improve for the future. And I also use my calendar to do this as well. The last area that I'd like to improve on is advocacy, and this area is a struggle for me as far as making sure that I teach the students problem solving. I saw that there were a lot of characteristics in advocacy that were the same as compassion, and I believe I hold those, but the area that I want to improve on is making sure that I'm guiding my students through problem solving. So when problems arise in whatever area, that I work with them to make sure that they are thinking through possible solutions to be able to solve those problems on their own in the future. Thank you very much.